Jenny Pries joins me on the next episode of the Ophelia Rigault Show and shares her story about realizing a dream after experiencing a life-changing tragedy.
It challenged me on every level right after the accident, even though I was in the most pain that I've ever felt in my life. Despite all of that, the biggest feeling that I had was just this deep gratitude that I was alive. Wow. That I wasn't, that wasn't the end for me. And I was 26 at the time. I was a young woman, getting started in life. And
so I'm sure, did it give you a new appreciation of when people say life is so precious?
Did it ever? Let me tell you, I don't think that the gratitude for being alive and having survived such a huge life-changing event has ever really lessened for me. Like, I still wake up feeling grateful. I actually call this sort of part of my life like bonus time, right. In a sense, because it feels like a blessing, even though the event was an absolute horrific nightmare, and it was like I could describe, the awfulness of that night. What came out of it was amazing blessings that I'm so incredibly grateful for. Community. I found my calling, and
So what is your calling? Tell the audience what your calling. I know what your calling is, but I
yes,
want
I
want you to share with the audience of what you feel, because you mentioned something that I really feel that we need to touch a little bit on.
Sure.
This event has happened to so many people out there. We mentioned the statistics at the top of the show. Yeah. I want to just step back a little bit, and because I know the audience are thinking about it. Weren't you angry, Jenny? Was there a sense of anger that you had to work through?
What's interesting, I don't know if I would call it so much anger as it was grief, and deep, almost like a disappointment that was so deep. And so
was you disappointed in yourself?
I was disappointed in the choices of the person that hit us, who chose to drink and drive.
Right.
I guess I hesitate to call it anger, although maybe it was a little bit anger.